can make a motion, and provided I get a second, I can make a few comments that I would like to hope at least can compete with the comments that we've already heard. The motion is this: in order for a school district to operate in a more open fashion and to increase accountability for its leaders, the public must have greater access to the thinking, deliberations, and debates of the elected school board. The best medium to do this is to televise our school board meetings. The superintendent shall direct appropriate staff to give the school board members at least 3 options on broadcasting school board meetings on television and the internet, including possible costs and ideas to offset any such costs. The report should be given to the school board members no later than September 6, 2006. The staff shall explore such options as: 1, a local cable channel be approached as carrying school board meetings as a public service. 2, one of the district's television stations carry the school board meetings and repeat them. 3, a possible high school class be created or modified to include the production and televising of the school board meetings.
Is there a second? There's a second. Very good. Discussion.
Okay. I think, as the maker of the motion, I can speak first, so let me make a couple of comments. The purpose of this motion is to ensure that the district remains open and accountable in every way. The public's business needs to be conducted in public. It's not very often that I get to quote the editorial board of the Press Telegram, but on its July 21st editorial page, entitled LBUSD Should Open Up, they wrote that parents, students, and taxpayers who cannot always attend board meetings deserve a window into the proceedings. We support the proposal and don't think it costs more than it gives. LBReport.com noted that the district, quote, operates its own cable TV channel using taxpayer-paid equipment, video, audio gear, and budgeted staff. Both news services noted that the 5 largest districts in the state, Long Beach is the only one not to make its board meetings available to the public. The public's frustration with this head-in-the-sand attitude has resulted in individuals as well as groups having to use hand cameras, place versions of board meetings on the internet, and to offer them generously for the cable channels. As far as I can see, there are only 2 possible objections to broadcasting. 1, that it might cost too much, and 2, that someone might see us too often. As to the first objection, I have framed this motion in order to see exactly what the cost would be under 3 different scenarios. Frankly, when the district has no problem spending large amounts of money, like the $11,000 for lunch yesterday, I find the idea of cost disingenuous at best. As to the second objection, I would quote the American School Boards Journal that said there is no reason to deny the public the opportunity to watch board meetings, as they are the ones who ultimately will weigh the difference in value between someone talking too much and someone not talking at all. I have one last comment, and that is, I'd like to quote from the Brown Act, from the very beginning of it, where it says, "The people of this state do not yield their sovereignty to the agencies which serve them. The people in delegating authority do not give their public servants the right to decide what is good for the people to know and what it is not good for them to know. The people insist upon remaining informed so that they can retain control over the instruments that they have created." I agree again with the Press Telegram. It's time for LBUSD